Welcome. Go.
Lick you? Ugh. Why would you want to lick a Thor? God.
Back in.
No, because he wanted to do it through Lloyd's, believe it or
Yeah.
not, to get another Xbox. And she goes, you ain't doing that because it's like 50 pence to £1,
Yeah.
you know, for they charge you in interest. And I was thinking to myself, well, that's... Well, obviously I only did a rough estimate, but I worked that out as being over £100 more than what he would be paying for the console, you know, by the time he's paid the fucking reflux thing on it.
Yeah.
But he doesn't always think, though. This is the problem with him, you know.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of the reasons why I won't go on credit cards, so
Aye.
to speak. You know,
No.
because they're another thing that you can get into massive debt over, you know, so to speak.
Yeah. Aye.
Even say one of my mates goes, "Oh, you should go on credit card. It's just easier." And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, well, you know, if you want to be in debt, fine. You know, I can't stop you, but. You know, I'm sure even you would agree with me, dude. That's how people get into debt when you do things like that.
Yeah. Side mission here.
Where is it? There you go. What time am I on? 4:19. I wish I... No, it's not. It's 19. I'll do a couple of more games and then I better get this machine off and do dinner.
It's one of his fucking rooms. It's an exit.
But according to his mum, though, he's been leaving his console on all night, which definitely won't be helping.
No, that
console, to
won't be at all helping if he's leaving it on all night. I don't know why he's leaving it on all night.
No, I don't. Even I don't play it all day, you know. I have a couple of hours session in the morning, then it's off for an hour or so.
Yeah.
I come back on at 1 because obviously I finish at 12. Come back at 1.
Yeah.
You know, then it's on till about 3 o'clock. It has 2 hours off then. You know, and then I'm back on it then until I come off between 8 and 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at the latest. You know, and then it's off all night then till the following day. You know.
Aye.
The only times where I do seem to break those rules is just when I'm thinking. But the fans are a lot better on these new consoles. You know, I haven't heard as of yet anybody having issues with cooling problems on these newer consoles.
No.
I've heard very good praises with the Xbox X and the S. PlayStation seems to be pretty decent at keeping itself cool, which is not something they're well known for, to be truthful. But yeah, but at least they are with this one, so you know I can't argue.
No.
I've got everybody on. Yeah.
Looks like you got what you wanted.
Yeah. It's almost time to go after Hephaestus.
Finally. We get to rock and roll.
Yeah, played 7 matches, he's kept 6 clean sheets. So yeah, but that's not bad though when I think about it. You know, that's only one goal in 6 games though, or 7 games if you was to count that game against Sheffield. But
Yeah.
So, you've met our new Tanakh friend.
He's quiet. I thought his people were supposed to be bloodthirsty maniacs.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you trust him, so do I.
What are you working on with your focus?
I'm still figuring out how to read stuff on this thing. Those 2 lovebirds over there have been giving me a hand. But to be honest, all the little symbols, they give me a headache. But I'll get up to speed. I promise.
I should get going.
Say hi to Gaia for me.
I will.
Aloy, is that what I think it is?
Just need to merge it with Gaia, and she'll have enough power to handle Hephaestus.
Good news. So, What can I do for you?
You feeling okay?
I was just thinking about Beta and all that time spent with the Zeniths. To think someone would make a person just to lock them in a room to use when needed, like some sort of tool. Elizabeth Sobek sacrificed herself for the
Tell you
world,
one thing,
and yet
that
they
I'm
have
glad
no
that's
trouble
one thing I
treating
grew
Beta
out
like a
of.
slave.
No.
Another reason we have to
Oh
stop.
no, I used to stutter a bit when I was
Yeah.
a kid.
Aye.
But I certainly got rid
You
of
brought
it
up
now.
Lost before.
It's weird
What do you
because some
think about
people
it?
don't get rid of it, but
Yeah.
That's all I had.
that's one thing I have managed to sort of get under
And he brought me
control,
up the
so
best
to
he could.
speak.
Yeah.
Not only that, when Hades discovered who I was and sent the Eclipse after me, he sacrificed himself so I could survive. But that seems like ages ago. So much has happened since. What I'm doing
But
now.
I knew as soon as he phoned me on
I don't think he
Discord,
could
Yeah.
do it
on
again to
Discord that it was
understand
something
it.
bad, you know. I just
Sacred
had that
lands
funny
were all he
gut
really knew.
instinct.
Yeah.
So I can't let myself dwell on it. Not with everything I have to do.
But to be fair though, if he
understand.
wasn't leaving it on overnight, it would
Sometimes
never have gone
when
on
I
him,
think
you
about
know.
my sister-
Yeah.
About what she would have become if she had survived the proving. It hurts.
But because at any one time I'm not
And I
on
just need to bury
any
it for
longer
a
than
while.
about 4 hours a day, you know.
Yeah.
Well, 4
Only
hours
for a
in
while,
a
Aloy.
particular time
You
period.
can't ignore it forever.
You know, and then I have
No.
enough where I have
Memories
lunch.
always come
I
back.
spend an hour just chilling out,
But
being
what's the
myself.
matter?
Yeah.
You know, even longer if I'm doing
know.
other things.
Aye.
But for now, the mission
And then
has to
obviously
come
in the
first.
evening I take a
Fair
couple of
enough.
hours off so I can do dinner at dinner time, and then
Yeah.
I'm in the bath, so it's like,
Yeah.
so I know it's getting at least more than 2 hours
How's
off.
training with Zoe?
You know we really are training,
But
mostly. Look, she reads glyphs faster than I can already. I'd be a fool to refuse her help.
Of course.
I think, to be honest, though, I think the thing that's bothering him the most is the
Yeah.
fact that his mum's moving
It's hard
away,
to believe we're
and
dealing with the original Zeniths.
and she
Same
goes,
ones
"Oh
that
look,
left for
he doesn't have
Sirius
to
1,000
worry. I'm
years
not.
ago.
I'm going to
To
come
live
down
on
and see
for
him
so
once a
long.
month and all
Yeah.
the rest of
It
it."
doesn't
And I
seem
goes,
natural.
I think it's
Because
just
it's
the
not.
fact of the. It's
That
probably
weapon
the
you
fact of
found
the
where
fact
Beta
he's
was
used to
hiding.
having you about, though.
Any
That's
chance
it,
we
you
can use
know.
that against them?
That's going to take a
Silence
while
made sure
for
that
him
wasn't an
to
option.
sort of get
Why
out
would
of
he
that
build something to hurt Far
rhythm,
Zenith?
so to speak.
And
Yeah.
allow them to capture you.
And she goes, "Well, I get you on that
silence, there's
one,
always
but
an
he has to
angle.
realise I'm not
We just
doing
don't know what
it
it is
to
yet.
be horrible to him. I'm doing it so I can have a better life." And it goes,
Better
"No,
get
that's
this
fine.
together.
You know, I'm
Yeah.
You did
I'm
it,
not
Aloy.
going to judge you for that. You know,
Hold off on the ale till it's over and done with.
Yeah.
I'll let Aaron
you know, if
know.
it doesn't work down this end, then you know, or down any end, you know, you move. It's as simple as that. You know,
Yeah.
you try and make it better for yourself.
Yeah. Let's see what this person wants.
Even say I couldn't afford
Aloy,
to
you've
keep losing
returned.
about, you know, not
And
at
you
the
come
prices they
bearing
charge.
gifts. Does this mean we'll soon be able to
bloody
uproot
delivery
the
drivers
Zeniths
and
from our
everything?
lands?
It's like, yeah.
That's what I'm hoping.
Good.
It's,
There is
you know,
something
the
I'd like to
guy
discuss.
who
It's
I
about the
had
land
to get me
gods.
in here charged me 150
If you have time,
quid, and
that
that
is.
was just only 2
Yeah.
roads as well. And I was thinking to myself, you're charging me all that, you
You've
know.
spoken with Katalo?
A few words. Tanakh don't
All
have
right,
much
since
use
then
for
I've
us
had
outsiders.
friends who have actually got
You
vans,
must have
so
made
if, if
quite
the
the
worst case
impression
scenario,
for him
if
to
I
offer
can
this
find one
field
cheap enough, I just ask them to bring the fucking van round and have done with it.
Yeah.
I see you've settled in.
Gaia did say this
Now it
place was
seems
built for
Manchester
us.
City are matching me
So
for
we could
point for
regain
point at the
control of
moment
our
in the
lands
Premier
with
League
it.
because
Yeah.
they're on
Terraforming system.
15 points the same as I am
Nurture
at the
them
moment.
like the land gods do Plainsong's fields.
Yeah.
It does strike me as odd that a place of life
The only
should have
difference
so
is,
much.
those they've conceded 2
metal.
goals in the Premier League as I haven't yet.
Yeah.
The Zeniths did a number on Beta. But she seems to trust Varl.
Mind you, I'm
I
just
still
open
can't
the
believe
team
she
in real
told him
life
the
and
Zeniths
you can
are
get back into
immortals,
that top 4
old
and
ones
get back
who
into
cut
the
themselves off
Champions
from the
League for
cycle
this
of
season.
life
There
Yeah.
and
could be
decay.
something
I've never heard of
special,
anything so
really.
selfish.
Yeah.
To deny our
And I
dying
think it would
bodies to
just
the
be
earth.
the thing what
To
maybe
doom the
brings a
life
big
that would
striker
bloom in
to
their
us
place.
is the fact that we've got the Champions
Despicable.
League football back. You know,
Yeah.
well, that's if we manage to hang on to 4th place, of course. You know, but Tottenham did do us a favour yesterday by beating West Ham, so that's
I was
one
hoping
good
you
thing,
could tell
know.
me more about the
Seven
land
East.
gods.
For generations, they provided
Now
for
it's
us,
just down to Man U and what they
seeding
do,
and
I suppose,
harvesting the
but,
fields of Plainsong.
yeah, and their
Food for
form as
all,
of
a
recently
blessed
hasn't
luck they
been
had all but
particularly that great.
at least now I know.
yeah.
Without it, that is why I...
Talking about that team, when did they play again? Yeah, I'm really not bothered
So,
about fucking
how does a
power
tribe like the
stations, thank you, love.
Utaru manage to maintain the peace with warriors like the Tenakth?
By holding them off.
And then Wayne was
When our
upset
fields
because his
bloomed
team
aplenty,
lost last night as
The
well.
Tenakth looked upon our lands with envy.
Even said there's not a lot he could have done
But
about that one,
Plainsong's
to be
dishes
honest,
provided
but,
sanctuary
yeah.
and high ground to keep invaders at bay.
Mm.
In the end, even the Tenakth saw sense in a truce. The Utaru promised to provide the Tenakth with food from our crops every year.
No, sorry, the
In
4th
exchange,
of April we
the
play
Tenakth
against,
would
so that's
relinquish
not-
one of their own,
because we
a
don't play
veteran,
for at least
to
another
train the
week then.
Utaru in combat. This custom was abandoned a few years after the derangement.
But then we've got.
But some
to be
veterans
fair,
still
our
remain
next
in the plains.
3 matches at least are not actually that difficult because we've only got
I've been meaning to ask,
Crystal Palace, and that's
what's the
away
deal
from home.
with you and the chorus?
Brighton at home,
You
and
didn't
then
seem to be on the
Southampton
best of
away.
terms.
So yeah,
That's what
not that
happens when you're the one
difficult, really.
Utaru who insists on publicly
And then
defining
we have
them.
got 2 games from the
Twice.
20th to the 23rd.
Yeah.
Karja
Tough
invaded
back to
the
back
Utaru
because we've got
plains.
Chelsea
They did more than
at-
just
away
attack
from
our
home,
villages.
and then we've
They
got Man
burned
U
our
at home.
fields.
So yeah,
Took our people as slaves and murdered those who were too weak to make the trip back to Meridian.
Yes.
So he
and
sacrificed
then our
to the
last
sun ray.
3 games, well, last 4
I was
games
helping the
was
healers
West
back
Ham, Leeds,
As waves of
Newcastle,
refugees
and
swarmed
Everton.
into Plainsong.
Yeah.
And
The chorus was
obviously
divided
the Spurs
in how to
game
face the
to be,
invaders.
decided
saw
on
sense
because
in
obviously
raising
we-
arms.
that game did
Others
get called
believed the
off near
dishes would keep us
Christmas,
safe.
but,
As they had
of
many
course,
times
we've still got to
before.
plan that in for
And
us
while
to play
they
that
bickered,
match.
Yeah.
I buried the seeds of the fall.
So I guess we will have an extra match somewhere at some point as soon as they figure out some gaps in
Couldn't
the
have been easy.
schedule.
Seeing your people suffer while the Karja invaded your lands.
But to be fair, though, you know,
I come
we're
from a small
54
village
points to the
near
good.
Plainsong.
Man U's on 50,
My
and then
grandmother used to
Spurs
say
are
there was
51,
no
so
seed that
we're,
wouldn't
we're
grow.
3 points.
I moved to the dishes when I
No,
decided to
we're
apprentice
exactly
as a
3
healer.
points ahead of Spurs.
When
Yeah.
the
And
raids
4
began,
ahead of Man
I
U.
thought
So
about going
at the
back.
moment, it is
but
in
the
Arsenal's
injured kept
hands, so
pouring
to
into
speak of,
Plainsong,
Yeah.
day
to go and
after
grab
day.
it, so to speak.
So I kept putting it off.
And then there's
One
only
day,
after
woke
this
up
many
to hear
games,
a
which
Karja
surprises
raiding
me a
party
little
had
bit,
ransacked my
that
village during the night.
Liverpool there is
I
only a
rushed
1
there with
point
the
gap
healers to help
between
the
Liverpool
survivors,
and Manchester City at the moment.
There weren't any left.
Because Manchester City's on 70 and
The smell of
Liverpool's
burning
got
flesh haunts me
69.
to
So
this day.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Zoe.
could that
I
change
needed
the
a
guard
point
at some point?
To appear
You know,
before the chorus as
and
soon as we
Liverpool be
returned.
winning the league.
To demand that we take a
Because
stand
I've had it
against
down
the
since
invaders.
at least
I was
mid-Christmas that the Man City would win it, but
So I
Yeah.
left to fight on my own.
I don't know. Too early to tell though, because we're
You
still
said
only
you
in
set
April.
out to fight the
doesn't finish
Karja
till
alone?
I did.
yeah, May. So yeah, we've still
But it
got a
turned
while
out I
yet.
wasn't the only one.
Yeah.
News of
Plenty
the
of things can go wrong
disagreement
before then.
with the chorus spread through the plains.
Yeah.
Before I knew it, I had more than a
Right.
dozen Utaru warriors
Time to
ready to
face
follow me into
Westeros.
battle. We knew we couldn't take on the Karja armies head on, but we also knew the lay of the
See if I
land
can
better
get
than
this-
they did.
I don't know how many
We
more months
ambushed
have I got in
smaller
this
raiding
particular
parties,
month, because
sabotaged their
if I
supply
can, I
lines,
wanna
and
try
hit their
finish this
encampments
one.
at night.
Oh, and
Sounds like you were a force to be reckoned with.
Enough that the Tanakh subdued us.
Actually, that was
When the
more
clans
doable
began to
then.
push the Karja back east, they let us join their ranks. We chased the enemy all the way to Barren Light.
You said you were at Barren Light when the Tenakth defeated the Karja?
I'm not sure how long
Tanakh
Cash
marshals
Converter
climbed the
stays
cliffs of the
open
Daunt
for
under
each
cover
day,
of
but
night.
he's leaving it a bit
Then
late,
attacked from the other
to be
side.
honest.
Who's that?
Before we knew it, the gates were
Wayne.
open.
Wayne,
and the full
what's
force of the
he
clans burst
supposed to be
through.
doing?
What
Supposed to
happened
be going
next
to Cash
was-
Inverters to see if he can get that Xbox sorted.
Yeah.
Not something I like
But
to
I
remember.
don't know what time they close.
When
I
all
the
imagine
dust
it's
and
about
blood
5
settled,
to 6-ish.
Maybe already on his way.
I
Well,
smelled
he's
it
already
again.
gone, yeah. You know,
Yeah.
he said he
The
was packing up to
stench
go.
of
So.
burnt
Yeah.
flesh. Our enemies defeated.
Yeah.
And to
What
be
was
fair,
left of
he
my
lives
squad
right near
returned
the
to the
centre of
Utaru
town at the
Plains.
moment, so it's not like he's
I
got to go
went
far,
back
you know,
to
Yeah,
face
yeah.
speaking.
But even as the harvest
Because I
passed,
think the nearest one from us is
it didn't
is
feel
on
like I
near
had
our
truly
clock
returned
tower,
at
so
all.
to speak.
Yeah.
Was that when you became a grave singer?
I thought soothing the suffering of others would somehow appease my own. Then you came along and gave me a choice. I could either sing at people's graves or fight for a chance to keep them alive.
You know, it's
I'm
like
glad you
Wayne
chose
goes,
the
I could
latter.
do with a fucking holiday, and I goes, mate, you're not the fucking only one that could do with a fucking holiday, but I don't have the fucking money for it, that's the problem.
Yeah.
You
Well,
said you
maybe
wanted to
I
talk
might be
about
able
the
to
land
afford
gods?
it in England, maybe,
I
but,
think
you know...
there's a way to heal them so that
I
they'll
would
once
love
again
to go
provide
abroad
plain
at some
song with
point,
grain.
I really would, you
Gaia
know.
gave me a set of instructions. She
Yeah.
called it, reboot code. If we
And he
deliver
goes
it to
me,
the
"Well,
land
where would you
gods,
go if you had
their
an
derangement will
opportunity to?"
end.
And I goes,
It's
I wouldn't
great.
mind going to Spain
It
or
may be.
somewhere like that.
There are thorns on the
That's
path.
hot weather.
Unless the code is given by Hephaestus, the land
And
gods
he
will
goes,
reject
it's not
it.
that hot in Spain,
Gaia
is
showed
it?"
me a
I
way
goes,
around
"Oh,
this.
yeah, but it
We need
is. You know,
components
Spain during
called
their summer months is actually
control
hotter than what
cores
it is over
from
here,
machines
you know,
made by
so to speak.
Hephaestus. Machines similar to the land gods.
You mean
Their
Gremlins?
winter's could be just about
Like
as
the one
cold
we
as
fought
what
in
it
the
is
repair
over here,
bay.
but,
Yes.
yeah.
Gaia helped me locate 2 of them out west.
So, kill the machines, get the
Even
control
to say
cores,
why
then
anybody would be going
use them to
abroad at
adapt the
moment
reboot
with,
code into something the land gods will obey.
Still some of the situations
goes
going
well.
on in Europe,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Taking down 2 Grimhorns won't be easy.
Some people are just
We'll do it
asking
together.
for fucking trouble, but
Bless you,
know, that's
Aloy.
not my business, of course.
I'll send you the location of the machines.
Yeah.
About the land gods. What did you...
We
She
need to
just
kill 2.
gonna-
I sent their
Got it. I should get going.
If you need me, you know where to find me.
But he would say me and him was having an argument the other day, though.
You and
Because
who?
he got, me and Wayne.
You and Wayne.
Yeah, because he was adamant that Italy was in the north of Europe, but it isn't. It's in the south. Well, at least the
Yeah.
southeast, anyway.
Aye.
Because obviously that goes down into the Mediterranean, so, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. What quest was that just given then?
And I
This
thought
one.
to myself, I wouldn't. I was just thinking to myself, I wouldn't test me, Wayne, because you'll taste your own embarrassment. Because I've done a deep study of, you know, geography and whatnot. But yeah, I think history was the only thing I ever fucking listened in. The rest of the lessons I seem to have fell short by, to be honest. But yeah. Why enemies build bombs.
A lot to do still. Where's
You see, a lot of people have told me that the Japanese and the Chinese are pretty much the same, but I don't think they are they?
differences. They have different languages, similar spoken, but yeah,
Hey,
it's just their eyes which are slightly
just
different as
wanted
well.
to see how you're doing.
Yes, yes, I
Because
did think
the
that.
last time we spoke about Tilda, you got pretty upset.
And most
so
Japanese people
forget.
are actually quite small compared to what
Was
the
there
rest of the
anything else?
world is, so to
Yeah,
speak.
yeah, there's some tall ones, but yeah, and it's
Yeah, like
yeah.
the world's tallest man.
So
Oh
have you,
god, what was his fucking name? I forgot
Have you
the
been
guy's
going through
name
more
now,
of the
but,
recordings for my
He
focus?
was in the Guinness Book of Records a few years
What
ago.
about studying
Yeah.
Hephaestus? Have you been doing that? A little. It's quite different from the subordinate
Mind you, though,
function
not if
that
I'd want to
escaped
be that
Gaia
tall,
Prime 20
mind
years
you.
ago.
But,
So,
yeah.
it's mutating, changing its own code. At this rate, we'll never capture it. We'll find a way, if you say so. So, have you been going through more of the recordings for my focus? What about a little function that is so?
We did
It's
ask that
mutating.
one.
We'll find
Fast
a way, if you
forward.
say so.
Yeah.
So have you been upstairs at all? Not really. Varl sometimes comes down
Mind you,
here
know,
to
one
talk.
of my mates is actually quite lucky because he's
Just asking
going
if
to
I'm okay.
the
I thought
island
he
of
only
Malta
wanted to know
soon
about my
to do some
productivity,
business
but
over
Yeah.
there.
Aye.
It's
And
almost like
he's
he
got
actually wants
a
to
rival
talk to me.
company that's going to
Yeah,
be lending him some
I
parts
think he does.
to stick in his new machinery, so to speak.
Yeah.
And he's got to go over there and finalise everything.
Have you talked with my That's all thanks to she
You could
believed.
say
I know.
that's quite a
Emotional
small
yeah.
island, you know, indeed. You know, it's not that big really more. So
No.
That's enough for now.
it's probably one of the smallest islands in the in that area, so to speak.
Yeah. Where is that doorway? It's through here, I think.
Because I think the other big one is the one that sort of is a part of Italy but split away from Italy. The
Yeah.
oh, what's it called? Oh, I do fucking know, but I can't remember the fucking name of it now.
Yeah.
Sicily, that's it. I know I'd think of it. I just had to get my brain into gear. if I had one of them in the first place, as some people would argue, but yeah. I wonder what James has been ordering though, because he had a parcel delivered earlier.
Yeah.
I didn't tell him not to
probably.
ring me.
Probably some off Amazon.
Hello?
Probably.
Hold on, let me ring you back.
There.
Not having him wasting his credit. To
No.
be fair, I didn't even hear me fucking message go off to be true.
What is this place?
I know what he's probably wanting. He's probably wanting to come up here and test that Xbox out as soon as he buys it, though. Knowing him.
Yeah.
I just don't want him to waste all his credit, though. Hey,
No.
pal. What's up? Yeah, I thought. Well, why? You on your way back home now, or are you at home? Right. Okay. But are you sure they're still going to be open for you to do that? Because what time did they close? Oh, so you got. Oh, you still got plenty of time then. I was just going to say. No, because I was just saying. I was just saying to White Beard that I didn't know what. Yeah.
Got to be honest.
Hold on, let me sit my phone on loud because you.
So I guess I'll say something to the past
to
instead.
call you again when I
Mom,
finger. When you get your Xbox.
I know you'll
sorted,
never
so I
hear-
better stick my phone on loud so I can hear the message.
The day I was
Because I don't
supposed to
want
meet
you
my
wasting
sister's
your
new
credit.
baby, a
You know,
vert
I'm on
swooped in, and a
contract,
crew
so.
of masked commandos threw a bag over my head. Next thing I knew,
Yeah,
I
I
was
know,
being told
but
how to
I had
help
it on
them and
silent,
given a
mate, because
choice.
obviously
Die
when I'm
now,
asleep,
or
I
help
keep it
zero.
on silent because of the fact that I don't want people waking me up. You know, because as you know, my phone never fucking stops binging around all day, so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's give Gaia this.
Well, wouldn't it be quicker for you to come down here and do it?
You ask him.
Because then that way you'll have the stronger internet, won't you? It's up to you though. I don't want to put it out your way, but I do feel if you have got any downloading to do, it'd be quicker on mine as it will be on your mum's, because you tried that with when you tried to download COD, so. But I leave that in your capable hands though until you get your actual Xbox sorted, because you know it's immaterial unless you get that sorted.
Sneeze.
Well, if it's the case of just swapping it for another one, then it shouldn't take that long. Because as long as you got your receipt, they can't refuse you that.
has expanded greatly. I should now be able to absorb Hephaestus. Unfortunately, we have made progress on a plan
in
to
future though,
capture it.
just make sure you turn it off at night though, pal. You know, don't leave it on, you know.
With Varl's
Because it doesn't
encouragement,
do it any good,
Beta
believe you me, you
analyzed
know,
all available
I'm speaking from
information on
experience here.
Hephaestus. Its expansion has been rapid.
You know, I had that problem when I had my
It is too
360
large to
where
be
I
beamcast,
ended up
and the kernel you
burning the
have been using
motor out
could
and
never hold
whatnot
it.
because it was just on too long.
Therefore, it must be contained in a location with a direct physical connection to me.
Well, you're not right next to me, so I
Place
don't
with
care what you do.
two data cores.
2 cores.
If you were
Where would we
sneezing
find a
right
place
next to
like
me,
that?
then I would be a bit more sort of, yeah, fuck off, leave me alone kind of thing.
An abandoned cauldron in the desert west of here. Seismic activity disrupted.
But I still
the
don't believe you
original
making a
construction.
plan for Wednesday and then you
2
gotta go
data
fucking
cores
doctors.
were built as a result.
Hospital, rather, yeah.
I've been there.
Fucking
The
idiot.
Tenakth marked the entrance as some kind of ritual ground. We'll have to bring you there by hand.
I have devised a blueprint for a suitable.
Yeah, I do remember you telling me you had to go
transport.
for an ECG, but I couldn't remember which
It
date
will
it was
require
myself,
2
you know.
people to carry it to Gemini.
Yeah, which is tomorrow.
I can help.
Once I am installed on the first
Oh, well, at
core,
least you've only got to do it for 24
I will
hours, and
call
then,
down Hephaestus on the
well, within 10 days
tracking.
they should let you know
I
of
will
what's
then
happening with that,
initiate
at
the
least.
merge. However, in order to construct the rig, I will
But,
need
to
considerable
be honest, though, I know one thing they
Can
will
you build
tell
it?
you is stress wouldn't be helping
I
you,
suppose
you know,
I could, but it's not gonna work. The Zeniths will find you.
but...
Minerva won't be able to conceal your location.
That is correct.
Well,
Absorbing
to be
Hephaestus
fair,
will
mate, you know,
create
you
a
just need to
significant
try and
power
relax.
surge,
You know, you've already got
easily
one of your
detected
core
by
things
anyone
out the way.
capable of noticing.
You know, you're now only got that one with your
multiple power
ex-wife to
surges.
worry about now,
To
so
fake
you
out
haven't
the
got as
Zeniths.
much to worry about other than
If
getting your own
Erend,
place.
Zoe, and Katalo spread out to the other cauldrons and create
Talking
their
about
own
that,
surges,
though, did you have a word with your
would those
workers
conceal the
about
one
that?
at Gemini?
Analyzing. Such a tactic might be effective.
You are, right, no,
With
that's good.
Beta's help, we should be able to build a set of handheld
No, because I think
pulse
it's definitely
generators.
worth trying to keep pushing
told you
on it
it's
to
not gonna
really, mate,
work.
to get something sorted,
I
because...
did a test. Hephaestus has written Alpha clearance out of its access module. You'll never
I
be
know
able
it
to
just
capture
means you won't be playing COD for a few days while you
I
do
need a
get
higher
shit
level of
sorted
clearance.
out, especially
There
if you
is no higher.
especially if you don't come down here to get it downloaded,
Ted Ferris
especially.
Megaparts. The one he used to purge the Apollo database and kill the Alphas. But to get it, you would have to find thieves.
You'll still have
The
to
private
download it
bunker he
onto the
retrieved
memory.
you when the world ended, and nobody
Yeah,
knows where that is. not
it'll
even
be in
Zeniths.
your
Their only intel was
it'll
that
be
it was
in
somewhere in San
the
Francisco.
what do you call
That
it,
might be
library,
alright.
yeah. It'll be
Alva,
in
the
your
Queen
library
Diviner,
download,
said her
so
people had set
all
up a
you'll have
base
to
at
do is just
landfall.
click.
They were searching for data in
It's the
San
same for
Francisco
all
from
your
there.
games. The only one what
She might
won't
be
is
able
your
to help.
FIFA because that one's a disc.
So I guess I'm headed all the way west.
Yeah,
While I'm gone,
which is different to the
will
way
you be
the
able to build the rig and the pulse
thingies
generators?
work.
I'll try.
The actual downloaded the games, but yeah.
I'll make sure she has what she needs.
But even still, your FIFA wouldn't take long to upload one night this week if you did decide to do anything. But it just means you've got a busy couple of days ahead of you,
Alva
though.
said the Quinn have a ferry on the coast that they use to
You
get
know,
to the
because
ruins
not
of
only
San
have you got the
Francisco.
hospital
That's where I need
tomorrow
to go.
afternoon, you've also got to
Leave this here and
take.
get back to it at another date. There we go.